Hello and welcome to another update video about DOT. So here on the Polkadot chart, the price is still extending in the third wave. That was actually expected, given that I only made a video yesterday and we talked about the next resistance at 1238, and that on the micro level we might see one more high. The wave 3 gets fuller and fuller now. Next key resistance 1238. Micro support, does it need to be adjusted slightly only? That means if wave 4 starts from here, support is between 568 and 880 in this internal fourth wave, and then we could get one more high. A lot of people are looking for entries, setups. You know, we have entry like every single day. You know, there are short-term setups, but in an aggressive third wave like this, you can really only find those, let's say, short-term pullbacks. We had a successful one on VeChain. We had a successful one on XRP a couple of days ago. DOT as well. We are going to take a look at that on a smaller time frame. Mana, Sand, they just need to be used, okay? At some point then, it will make more sense to maybe watch for the larger wave 4 pullback, which, however, as I said, hasn't really started yet. And also expectations were still for that third wave to extend a bit. So 1238 is next resistance, and then 1393, which is the 50% retracement. And bear in mind, we're now approaching the March high. Doesn't mean we have to stop there, but we have that 1238 level pretty much where that March high is located. It was a little lower. It was around $12. Now, I'm not saying we have to stop there, but it could provide some resistance. I mean, also VeChain broke above it, right? And VeChain is holding above that level now. So that just means we should still see at least for another 4-5 pattern here, yeah. But this wave 4 could take some time. But if it plays out, it could be another opportunity to maybe, you know, look for a position if you're looking for a pullback entry point. But there is you might hear the dog. There's no 1-2 setup or anything at the moment. Yeah, I'm not on the DOT chart. That happened here, right? That was where we had a very deep wave 2 or B wave. So A, B, 1-2 setups, typically the same, even though a B wave is often a bit deeper, which is why I prefer the white scenario. I'm open to yellow, which is more bullish, but that means a break above $30.40 next. And we, even in both counts together, want to see higher prices anyway. So looking at the DOT, and that's the great thing at the moment about this market, that in a lot of charts, which also have potentially bearish setups, they still primarily allow for higher prices short term. So this was one of these short term setups that I mentioned. Even here, if you look at the micro, I mean, I'm actually still looking for another 4-5 pattern in circle wave 3. Not necessarily, but we can now remove the prices and levels from that previous support area, and I will add the next one. So this could be, I'm not convinced by this one. The last one was, let's say, somewhat decent as a setup still. But this one now, I mean, we really don't need that additional 4-5 pattern. Really not needed. But it would still, you know, if we have a 1-2, 1-2, 3, 4, 5. So it would still look best with one more 4-5. That's why I'm highlighting this as an additional, at least, support region to watch. It's a pivot. Any break below it, however, and that's below the $7.81 level, and that will be adjusted as the price climbs higher. Any break below it, however, any break below 781 would indicate we're in that larger circle wave 4 already, with support at 573. This is what I would consider the more relevant and more stable support, 573, because a break below 781 wouldn't change or would not really necessarily have a negative impact on the overall move to the upside, but a move below 573 would. So there's just something to watch, but for now, I'm tracking the possibility of another 4-5 pattern. That's the update about DOT. Hope you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment, and subscribe. And if you really like the content, then please check out the channel membership. Also, make sure that you follow us on Instagram and Twitter for additional content. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye-bye.